Oh. Welcome to episode 9. Yes, episode 9 of Meet Me on the Couch with your host, Yeet at 31. Oh. Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Okay. Oh my goodness, I am so happy to be back. I am excited. Um, yes, we are on the second last episode of Meet Me on the Couch. And for this week, on her theory, I'd love to share with you. Last week sometime, I was, of course, asked by someone very close to me, I hope you're dreaming, I hope you're dreaming about season 2 and of Meet Me on the Couch, because of course there's going to be a season 2. And for a moment I paused and I was like, all I've been thinking about is what am I gonna do? How am I gonna make this big? There's just been such a hustle in my head, and of course I'm because I'm anxious. That I need to keep this momentum going, and I can't disappoint my viewers, and I can't disappoint myself. But for the entire week, I keep hearing this person's voice. Are you dreaming about season 2? And so I just thought, you know what? It's important to not be in such a hurry, with your dreams. Don't forget why you've started the initiative. It's always good to pivot. We understand, especially in this current state, the world we're living in at the moment. It's important to pivot. But for me, I realized that I'm definitely a dreamer, and I have this audacious goal to become the world's finest talk show host. And I have no idea how it's going to take form, in what shape it's going to take, how, when, but I know it's going to be big, and so, and of course, people's lives need to be transformed. People's lives need to be impacted by whatever it is I'm going to be doing. And so it's time to dream and to take hold of, the promise. And so, yeah, my encouragement to everyone watching is don't deviate from the dream. Don't deviate from the promise. I think it is absolutely, it's crucial, irrespective of where you might find yourself at. Yeah. So, of course, every week I've got someone extremely special waiting in the waiting room. And this young woman is really, really special. And I cannot wait for us to get right into it. Are you ready? I am. Mm, mm, mm. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Mm, 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 mm. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Let's see. Mm, mm. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Hello. Uh, uh.
Hello, darling.
Oh, Suzanne Smith.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That's my name.
Welcome to episode 9 of Meet Me on the Couch. I am so excited to have you.
I think I'm more excited to be here. I think I'm more excited. But thank you for having me on your couch. Finally.
It's definitely going to be a good one. And so, of course, to my viewers, Suzanne, of course, she's not new to the couch. But this time around, she's here as as Miss Smith, Miss Independent Woman. Suzanne, how have you been? How's lockdown been treating you?
Okay. It's been good. It's been crazy. I think I'm tired of doing the dishes now. I'm tired of doing dishes. Yes, I need to get myself a dishwasher. No, now I understand. Now I understand when my son says you can't touch the water when the water is dirty because it ruins your nails and your skin on your hands. Now I understand. It makes your hands dry. Because I've been doing the dishes. But other than that, it's been good. It's really been good. I'm getting to know my boys on a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm getting to know their likes and dislikes. Like for instance, Trevor, he doesn't speak a lot.
Yeah.
But I've been getting to get deeper to understand who Trevor is and why he is the way he is. So it's really been good. It's really been good for me.
I love the fact that you're not complaining. There's no time to complain. We understand.
No.
I mean, it's been 3 months. Who still wants to complain? But Suzanne, maybe if you could share with the viewers, of course, we have where you from? Like, where is Suzanne Smith from?
Again, you do know my name is Suzanne Smith. I'm a 32-year-old single mother of 2 boys. My son just turned 14 on the 3rd of June. And then I have another son that's also becoming a teenager soon. He's 10 years old. So in 3 years' time, he will be 13 years old. I'm originally from Cape Town, obviously, but I come from a small community called Kalksteenfontein. It's super close to, let's say, Pontiac and Bishop Labus. So Kalksteen is in between Pontiac and Bishop Labus. I grew up there all my life, since I can remember. And then about 6 years ago, we moved into our own space. We bought a house not too far from Kalksteen in Bontebal, because living in Kalksteen, we lived in a shack where we shared the shack with about, I think we were 9 that time. I think the number grew. Yes, it definitely grew. So yes, and then we moved to Pontiac. But currently, I don't live in Pontiac also anymore.
Okay.
I'm currently living in my own space, just me and my 2 boys. So yeah, that's where I'm at now.
So of course, and I mean, how are we supposed to keep up with Suzanne? You just heard she was born in Kalkstein. She lived in Pontyville, and at the moment she's not living there anymore. She's currently living on her own with her boys. How super cool is that?
Yes.
Suzanne, I mean, of course, you mentioned that you have two handsome young boys, Trevor and Lyndon, and of course, it cannot be easy, it cannot be easy. So maybe if you want to just share with our viewers, some of the most challenging moments that you've had with your two handsomes, and just as a family, how did you guys overcome this?
Well, so obviously for me, it's been a roller coaster. Being a single mom. I think I've been a single mom since my firstborn was born.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, yes, the father was there, but he wasn't present. Because of the lifestyle choices we made back then.
Yeah.
And obviously I was no angel back then. We all make mistakes along the line. So it's really been challenging to be a single mom to two boys, especially when it comes to boys, because I definitely had my mom alongside, and obviously my dad that supported me in raising my two boys. And obviously, I couldn't have done it without my friends and my family, and obviously people that walked alongside me on this journey.
Yeah.
But the most difficult and stressful part for me was when my son turned into a teenager.
Yeah.
Because now I need to look at him, and I'm thinking, oh my word, what what is life going to be looking like for me as a single parent, because I'm still a single parent at this moment with my
Yeah.
boys. So looking at him and thinking, because thinking what is going to happen to Trevor, because obviously of the role models in my family circle, there isn't really role models that we can look to when it
Yeah.
comes to my own family.
Yeah.
So a lot has been going through my mind. Okay, where is Trevor going to be at the age of 15? What choices is he going to make? But then it made me realize that I shouldn't be thinking about those kind of things at this very moment, because I know who my creator is. I know who my maker is. He got me out of my darkness situation and placed me in a space as to where I am today. So I know that yes, I'm going to have stumbling blocks along the way, but I know that my son is going to be an amazing young man, so yeah, it's Christine, to be honest, it's not the easiest thing to do, to be a single mom to
Of
two
course not.
boys. Yes, but yet again, as I said, I have a circle of people that has my best interest at heart, and not just mine, but also my boys.
I love
So yeah.
I absolutely love it. And I mean, we sometimes we take it for granted, the importance of a solid support structure. We
Yes, yes,
and because we have this assumption of what support structure should look like. It needs to be this, or it needs to be this group of people, or it needs to be, if it's not this specific group of people, then it's not right. And I believe
yeah,
that every single season, or every person that comes your way, any situation, there's always something significant in it. Whether it's you see it a year later, whether you see it 5 years later, 8 years later, we've seen it. We've seen it.
yeah.
And I mean, we'll definitely get more into it. And so, let's not take for granted the people who God sends, in our direction. Suzanne, and I know there've been many challenges, but what were some of the beautiful moments that with your family, that you are okay with sharing with the viewers today?
The beautiful moments are definitely us purchasing our own house. Yes, we don't own the bank anything. We could purchase our house cash. Those are part of the beautiful moments. And the beautiful moments is me being able to change the way we do things within our family. Like when it's someone's birthday, I make it an effort to buy someone a gift. Because that was never part of our family culture. Each family has a culture. That was never part of it. We never knew what it was like to be affectionate to one another, to tell one another I love you, or to send one another a text, happy birthday, or those kind of things. So those those are the beautiful moments that we are now able to do that, to celebrate one another. So yeah, that is one of the most beautiful moments within my family circle now.
I love it, and I like that there's this smile that cannot be contained, on your face. I love celebrating. Never mind what happened many years ago. No matter what, like, you were ready to change that, and I love it, Susie. With that smile of yours, tell me what really gets under your skin. Because we all have things that really ticks us off, and we don't like talking about it, but it's real. What are some of those things?
When I love, Christine, I love with all of me, and when I give with all of me. So when someone really hurts me, or when someone really says something that I don't like, and when someone puts a next person down, or when someone wants to break down someone else, it really gets to me. And when you want to make someone or me feel stupid, it gets to me, and I don't like it. Because if you say you for me, if you say you love me, you will do it with love, man. You don't do it in a rude setting kind of way, So that is what really gets under my skin. When I really give my all, and when I love you with all that I have, and you hurt me, and you say things that I don't like, it really gets to me. And when I cut you off, I cut you off completely. So that is what really gets under my skin. Yeah.
It must really take a lot for someone like you just to, detach yourself from that negativity. You mentioned something very, very touching. You say you don't like when people make you feel stupid, and that's a word. Again, we don't use that word. We don't use the word stupid.
Yeah.
There's a nice word for it. When people undermine you, you like.
Yeah.
Hoe sê die Afrikaanse woord is as jy vir my by die gesig kyk,
Ja, ook al so. As jy my by die gesig, ja, moet vir my by die gesig kyk nie, verstaan jy? Ek wil nie kyk nie, verstaan jy?
It's tough. It's tough being I'm sure it's tough being a single mom. It's tough being a woman. And one of the things that I can definitely relate to. We're 32 years old. We're turning 33 years this year. and one of the questions, we get often is, when are we getting married? Like, this is and all I'm like, hey, how do we respond to this? So I don't know if you've experienced this, Suzanne, and maybe if you did, like, how do you respond to this?
I get it all the time. Like, I get it all the time. I get asked all the time. So why are you still single? Why are you not married? I'm like, because I don't think obviously I've been trying to try out the new latest technology, to get connected to someone. Let me just be honest, let me just be real. But I just don't know, like, why I'm not married yet. And it doesn't bother me. Obviously, I want to get married because I know whenever I get together with my friends, I tell them, like, how my wedding should be. Edwina knows already, one of my friends. Edwina knows already, like what kind of decor I want. Rene, that's also one of my friends. She also knows, like, what needs to, because I know she likes structure, And then you have Alvina. I know Alvina is also going to be helping with some kind of decorations with Edwina. And then you have Rabia. Rabia will again say, no, those type of music needs to play, or that type of music needs to play, or no, Susie, your hair must be like, And then you have Christine again. I'm not going to say, Christine will ask, so who's all coming? Is the guest list sorted? Let me check. Do you have enough of this? Do you have enough of that? Like, I have a friend circle that already knows, like, how I want my wedding, because it is a dream of me to want to get married one day. But people are not, I wouldn't say that I'm not ready yet. But obviously, if it's supposed to happen, God would have allowed it to happen now already, you know. So I'm not in a rush and I'm not in a hurry. So future husband, if you're out there, if you're tuned in, don't be afraid. Just let me know.
Suzanne, you always make me so shy. Like, anyway. You know, I
Oh
mean,
yes, Christine, I'm okay. I'm okay
yeah, and
with being single. I'm okay.
it gets to me. Like, to me, it really gets to me when people ask me the question, because I always feel like, is that, like, do I need to be married in order to look valued, or to feel valued, or to be valued, those kind of things. um
Mm-mm.
and so I'm like, okay, when people ask me, I'm like, oh, he hasn't arrived yet. I cannot exactly go out and look for him. No. So when he arrives, I'm gonna let you know when he arrives. Stop asking that question. It
I'll
isn't.
send you an inbox with the picture and everything to show you how he looks.
You'll see my status updates. Also,
Mm-mm.
just a message to people who keeps asking this question. Somebody very close to me. I'm not gonna mention his name. Who he is. He's like a brother to me. Yes, it's a he, which I find so amazing. One day we had this conversation, and he turned around and he looked at it and he said, Christine, um, you continue working in your purpose, fulfill the purpose first, and he will find you while you're busy doing what is intended for you. He's going to spot you. There's no need to rush.
Yeah.
And so, and I'm just like, that's what my brother said, and I am, that's, yes, continue
You're
doing.
not doing that rush challenge now.
No rush. No, no rush. And I don't know if you have something.
No rush.
I don't know if you have a kind message to the viewers who keeps asking you the question.
Okay, to our viewers, just have patience with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't try and want to please everyone because they put you in a box and they expect and they have an expectation of you. Do you, boo? When you're ready to be dating, when you're ready to be getting married, it takes time. It's a process, you know. So don't allow anyone to put any pressure on you, my angel. If you're 35, if you're 37, and we both of us, myself and Christine, we're turning 33 this year and we're still not married. But who knows? Whoever's tuned in.
Oh, Suzanne. Okay, Suzanne is so naughty. She's so naughty. Anyway, moving on, Susie. Moving on.
Moving on.
Of course, like every other show of mine that I've had this far, um, the we're gonna just play a this or that challenge.
Okay.
I mean, there's just a few of it, and let's hear what are the things that you really prefer. Okay, are
Yeah.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Get my okay. Would it be would you choose to go out and dance with your girlfriends, or would you prefer staying indoors and doing karaoke with your girlfriends?
Definitely the first one. I will definitely go out and dance with my girlfriends. Definitely. Definitely the first one.
um, would it be what do you like? What season do you like most? Is it winter times? Or do you prefer summertime?
I prefer the winter times because I get to eat soup. I love soup, people. I love soup. So I prefer winter.
You make your own soup, Susie?
Yes, I do. I do cook my own soup.
Wow. I really didn't see that one coming. You're such a socialite. I thought that you would love summer. Okay. I love it. I love that I'm getting to know Susie. Would it be, I know this is going to be a difficult one. Would it be pasta or would it be rye?
I'll definitely have to go with pasta. I love pasta because you can do anything with pasta. Anything you can do with pasta. You can put in fish, you can put in meat, you can put in chicken, you can put in mince, you can make it any flavor you wanted. Like when you have meat, you can have meat all the time. So pasta it is.
I'm gonna ask you, what is your favorite pasta dish to make? Quick and easy. Share with the viewers.
My favorite pasta dish to make is obviously pasta in a pot. So mac and cheese in a pot basically. So I will make it. Christine already watched me make this here. So it's my bacon and I make it with the bacon. So it's your pasta, it's your bacon, you just need your cheese, you need your white sauce that you buy at the shop. You don't need to make it, it's fairly easy. I love using paprika because the taste is very nice. So I just make it all in a pot and then we eat. Bomb. Bob's your uncle, you don't need to put it in the oven, it's not a long process.
Nothing. No oven needed. I think that's like my favorite dish. That you just make it in the pot. Chop, chop. You can do it in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, you can have a yummy, fulfilled, yum pasta dish. Thank you so much for that, Susie. And now we know it's moving on. So, would it be soccer or rugby?
Rugby, of course. I prefer watching rugby.
Why do you prefer
There's just something about rugby that gets me, man. Like you know when okay. I'm being honest now, eh? Peoples. You know the guys are bold. The guys that plays rugby, they're bold, you know? So I like it when they like you know when you need to tackle someone for the ball. That's basically it displays us going for what we really want in life. When it comes to us, even as females, I know it's a male's game, but also females also play rugby. But it's the reason why I watch it because you know when you need to run for the ball and you need to take the ball and you need to go to the finish line. So that is for us also. Sometimes we go through a lot of obstacles. You know when people come at you when you're in the rugby game, they tackle you, all of those kind of stuff. And that is what happened with us within our daily lives, within our lives when we go through it throughout the year, throughout the week, throughout the day. We get struggles, we get things that come at us, you know, like bad situations. You get a lot of negativity. But yet again, we get to the finish line, we get to cross the finish line, and that is also one of my reasons why I enjoy watching rugby.
I love it. I did not see that one coming. Suzanne is full of surprises today. So, Susie, would it be a book or a good movie? A good book, good movie.
Well, I started loving reading a lot. So I would prefer a book for now. I would prefer a book, but I also like movies a lot. But let's go for the book.
For the book. Okay, last one, and my absolute favorite one. Would it be John Legend or I'm gonna get this one right. What's your guy's name? What? I forgot what your guy's name is.
It's, can I say?
Black?
It's
Black?
There we go.
Black 6. Oh, are you, what, ooh?
So it's black. There's a 6. And then it's spelled 6LACK. 6
Okay.
lakh, but it's not 6 lakh, it's black.
Black.
So I'll definitely go for black. Sorry, Christine.
Hands down. Okay, so
Hands down.
give us a line, like just like why black, okay? And like just give us one line, one song that you really love. Yeah, why black?
So we sings this song with J. Cole. I think it's Pretty Little Fears. It's in the lyrics somewhere. Yo, Crystal. Now I can't get to the lyrics. Beautiful black child, come and share your black vibe. I think it's there in there, where he speaks about us as females, just to be ourselves, So that's the reason he sings about truth,
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I also like his music.
I love
so that came as a surprise.
You get so shy the minute you talk about
I'm blushing.
Love it. Okay, Suzanne. Moving on. Thank you for being such a great sport, of course, always. I can expect that from you. Suzanne, just the viewers, I mean, we know, you and I know, and just for the viewers, we understand that your story, and I mean, I love how you've owned your story, it wasn't all rosy, it wasn't all, beautiful, it wasn't all, it wasn't always summer on your side, as they would say, and so
Yeah.
some of the things that you went through in your past that you really wish that you wouldn't wish it upon any young woman or young girl, over to you.
Hello, viewers, once again. So, obviously, some of the people do know me, and some of you don't know me. So, growing up in a family where your daily lifestyle was selling drugs to your community, was never something that I actually wanted. I always wanted to have the best education. I wanted to become a lawyer. I had all these amazing dreams, But I really do not wish what I've been through on any young person from our communities or wherever it is you are from and listening in. One of the things that I remember as a young person, I was my kids, they are a blessing to me, I was in a very, very abusive relationship. And sometimes I still think and I wonder, Suzanne, why didn't you just leave after your firstborn? Why didn't you just leave this man? Because you saw what it is that he was doing. But because coming from a background where being abused and being told you won't amount to anything, you won't amount to nothing, made me think, okay, maybe this is just who I am supposed to be. Maybe this is just my lifestyle, when they say love makes you blind, I had that moments in my life where I was blinded by love, and I thought that it was real love, but it was never love. It was just about pleasing your needs of what it is that you wanted to please at that moment. So we should really understand what it is to have someone in our lives that really wants you for your soul, So yes, because sometimes we think love is just getting into bed with someone, having babies, having sex with someone, and having a baby with this person is going to keep this person. You're going to hold on to that person. Let me tell you, my darlings, it never kept me. It didn't keep the father of my kids. It didn't keep him on my side all the time, because to him, I was never enough. To him, I was never good enough, you know. And one of the things was that I was told by him that I'm not beautiful. I was told that I'm not good enough. When my hair was done, it was always put in a mess when I came from the hairdresser or something, you know. You know, that time you went to the hairdresser, you only paid 50 rand or 40 rand to do your hair.
Yes.
You know, so I remember this one day I went with my sister, my elder sister, because we were going to go clubbing this evening. You know, you must need to look nice. And I came home, and obviously my ex-boyfriend Edwina always tells me never ever refer to someone that's not in your life, because I always refer to him as my boyfriend, but he was my ex-boyfriend, you know. And then I came home and he just put water on my head, like he literally poured water on my head, because now I understand why he did what he did, because I am beautiful, and that time I was also beautiful, and he didn't like the fact that I was a beautiful woman, you know, and he wanted to break me down and pull me down. So whenever, ladies, someone tells you you're not good enough, at the back of your mind, remind yourself the reason why this person is telling me this is because they see that I am good enough. When they tell you you're not beautiful, remember they see the beauty within you. Hence is the reason why they're telling you that you're not beautiful, you know. When they tell you, oh, your body don't look nice and that clothing or doesn't look nice, it's actually the time when you look actually super lekker, darling. So, and thank you. Grab it, darling, you know. So it's really it was tough not loving myself in this relationship that I was in, you know. So that was the difficult time in my life, Crystal.
Yeah.
Not knowing who Suzanne Smith was. I got lost.
So I mean, Suzanne, and I love the fact that, you know, she's smiling about it, because I'm sure she understands that you know, it's these experiences that is made you who you are today, you know. And I'm sure, you know, as we go on, I'd love to, of course, just hear more about that specifically. But Suzanne, tell me how she with us, like, what was some of the defining moments? You know, when did you decide this is not the lifestyle that I want to continue? Yeah.
It was on a Mother's Day, Christine. You know, when you're selling drugs within your community and you're busy with this kind of lifestyle, you get your rival kind of people that doesn't like what it is that you're doing, because now you're taking their customers, or you're just a bad person in their eyes. So it was on a Mother's Day where a group of gangsters came around the corner and they literally almost killed my mom right in front of me because of the lifestyle that I was living. That day was the defining moment when I told myself, and I was standing with Trevor, was still a baby that time. I was standing with Trevor on my arm, and I was like, it could have either been me, my mom, and my boy that could have gotten killed in this moment. And that was the defining moment. I looked at my mom with fear in my eyes, and I looked at Trevor. He was shocked for also what happened. He was only a baby. And I told myself, I don't want my son to be standing at the gate and seeing people come around the corner wanting to kill their mother because of the lifestyle that she's living. That was my defining moment.
I love it. I absolutely love it, Suzanne. So with that said, like, how have you changed? Like, how have you changed the narrative? You know, how have you changed the narrative for you and your family?
Well, about 10 years ago, I committed my life to Christ. And it's so profound. It was a Muslim man that led my mom to this specific church called Cape Town Christian Fellowship. He told my mom about the church and what it is that we did. And then him and Uncle Barnes, I still remember Mr. Barnes, that used to come to my mom and do Bible studies with her. And that was the time when I decided it's either you live in the dark hole that you are now, Suzanne, or you make the right decisions and choices for your children now. And I heard about Cape Town Christian Fellowship, and through Cape Town Christian Fellowship, I remember I wasn't even invited to this meeting. I still, whenever I speak with Apostle Roger, my apostle and his wife, Auntie Jenny, and whenever I speak to them, I tell them about, whenever I speak to them, I tell them about this day and how it happened, you know. And then he will say, but it wasn't even a meeting for people to come in. It was a leaders meeting, and both my boys were with me that evening at that meeting. And that was the moment things really changed for me and my boys. And I'm still walking with the Lord, and yeah, that is when I decided to do things differently, and that is which things has really taken a whole new different turn for me and my kids.
I love it. I love it. And you know what I love the absolute most is the fact that you have changed your story. Like it's so easy for us to hold on to our past and our past experiences and our hardships, and it's but like it's important for us to speak about, yes, this is where I was, and I am, and some things I'm a little ashamed of,
Yeah.
ashamed of, but this is where I am at now, of course, this is only the beginning. It's only the beginning of your journey, I believe. And so, Suzanne, like I believe that being a mother, being a mother, being a daughter, being a colleague, being a friend, a sister, with all of those responsibilities, on you, tell me. We tend to forget, as women, we tend to forget about our dreams, and I believe that every little girl has, and because life gets so hectic and we believe that we need to be strong all the time and we need to be taking care of everything and everyone, we forget about those dreams. What are some of the dreams that you have forgotten about? I want you to take the time and just, say it, verbalize it.
Christine. So one of the things that I really, really want to do, I want to become a motivational speaker. Obviously to females, to young females, and to the world. I want the world to know that your situation and your circumstances does not determine your future, and it does not determine you as a female, But yes, I've put that dream on hold because, again, life happens, and we tend to make excuses. We tend to feel sorry for ourselves. We tend to say, oh, I can't do it now because of this and that and that and that and that, and then we always, the same story goes on and on and on. But yes, Christine, one of my biggest dreams, one of the things that I really want to do, I want to become a motivational speaker. I don't know where to start, I don't know what to do, but that is one of the things that I want to do.
And I'm so happy. I'm happy that you have mentioned it today. And I believe that on this day, what's the day today?
The 20th of the 6th, 2020.
Yes, the 20th of June, 2020. Yes.
Wow.
Significant. You have woke that within you. The fact that you have brought it to, to surface, to heart. I believe that it's not too late, I believe that you've already, the fact that you're here today on the couch, you've said it. I want to become a motivational speaker. My goodness, woman, you are a motivational speaker. You have spoken it, into existence. Yeah. And so my encouragement to you as a friend, as a friend, as a sister, you've already started, just do it, continue doing it, don't try and think about the how, you allow, and I mean, I'm sure our viewers can agree that Suzanne is a natural. She doesn't need a script. Goodness, I don't need a script half of the time, Suzanne. And that's why we love her, because we feel her. And Suzanne, let this be that moment for you where you take time out, and I know you're going to be back. You're going to be back, and you are going to share with us just I'm going to have video clips of you sharing, and motivating young women across the world with your story, And I mean, Suzanne, just as I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This time flies. Virtual time flies.
It does.
Just a message of inspiration to our single moms, our single women, our women out there from Suzanne.
Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. Get up. Stop using your past to block your future. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you're not beautiful enough. Darlings, you've got it all. You've got the whole package, okay? You've got it all. Don't let you being a single person or a single mom or a single lady make you put yourself in a box. Do you, darlings. Just do you. Do you, boo?
Do you, boo? So, we've also, just to the viewers, thank you so much, Suzanne. To the viewers, there's a little surprise that Suzanne has. So, we know a lot about Susie, living it out. She's already the motivational speaker, as we've mentioned. But there's a little surprise that Susie has. She's very talented, okay, gifted. And so, Suzanne, I'm actually going to just hand over to you so that you can share with the viewers, what has Suzanne been up to?
So like I mentioned earlier on, I enjoy reading, and I love music. I love any kind of genres when it comes to music. And it started last year already, like every time when I get a word in my head, it rhymes with stuff, and it just comes, the words just come. And obviously I'm on Vita 31 today, and I was in the shower this morning and I'm like, Vita 31? No. And then the words just came, So I'm going to tell you, just listen. Let me just get my phone quickly because I had it on my phone. So, Vita 31, her immaculate theory. I'm not about to get teary because this is her immaculate theory. It's not just a talk show where you have fun. It's a place where we as women come together to make our voices one. No matter where you're from, God's got your hand. Because this lady Christine, she knows how to have fun. That's it.
Oh my word, I love it. I absolutely love it. Just viewers, just so by the way, I did not ask her. I didn't ask for this. not at all.
No, you didn't.
Suzanne, I love it. I absolutely love it. And so we're going to be recording it for sure.
We have to.
It's super cool. Oh,
I'm happy you enjoy it. I'm happy you love it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Suzanne. You've been such a pleasure and such an inspiration to me always, to our viewers, I'm absolutely sure. And so yes, episode 9 has another phenomenal.
Time's up.
Yes. Episode
No way.
9. Can you believe it? It's 9 days.
I can't believe it.
It is.
Wow. It's been amazing.
You definitely rocked the couch 100%. So thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, next week, same time, same place, right here. Final episode finale. Oh my goodness. Yes, and so thank you so much, Susie. That's a wrap.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
I don't know, wait, do you want to take a picture? Should we take selfies before we just head out?
We should take a, Krista, I'm some kind of model, I'm a model, I like pictures.
Ooh.
Smodel is when you're voluptuous and you smodel.
It's the picture. Ooh, voluptuous. Ooh, and she's got this pout. Ooh, I love it, Susie. Meet me on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Suzanne. It's been phenomenal. Toodles.